Gentlemen, what if I told you there's a small hidden spot on your body that could bring back the strength, energy, and confidence you thought you lost after 50? Just 1 minute. No pills, no gimmicks, just your own hands. Sounds impossible? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how a single 1-minute habit can restore circulation, reactivate key nerves, and recharge your vitality from the inside out. Hi, I'm Dr. Amelia Hayes. I'm a board-certified urologist who spent over a decade helping men restore their health naturally. And I can promise you, the problem is not your age. It's tension. It's stiffness. It's years of stress silently choking your blood flow and nerve signals. But here's the good news. You can undo it without drugs, without risk, without shame. Today, I'll show you the science behind this million-dollar point. Why modern medicine is finally paying attention to it, and how massaging it for just 1 minute a day can help you wake up stronger, sleep deeper, and feel like yourself again. But first, do me a favor. Hit that like button if you believe men over 60 deserve real solutions, not temporary pills. Leave a comment and tell me your city. I love seeing our community of men from all over the world supporting each other. And subscribe because we've got much more coming to help you rebuild your energy and confidence. Now let's start by talking about the real reason men lose performance as they age. Let's be honest, gentlemen. Most men believe that performance decline after 60 is just part of aging, that it's normal to lose stamina, to feel slower, to need help. But the truth, what's really happening inside your body is not old age. It's poor blood flow and hidden pelvic tension. You see, for decades, you've been sitting for long hours, driving, working, watching TV. Every hour you sit, the muscles under your pelvis, the ones that control your erections, bladder, and core strength, they tighten, they weaken, they lose flexibility. Imagine a garden hose that's bent in the middle. Water can't flow freely, right? That's exactly what happens to your circulation down there. The arteries stiffen, the nerves get compressed, and the signals between your brain and your body get weaker. A study from the Cleveland Clinic found that more than 70% of men with erectile issues had measurable pelvic floor dysfunction, meaning those deep muscles were either too tight or too weak to do their job. And here's the crazy part. This tension doesn't just affect your performance. It also impacts your posture, your lower back, your hips, your digestion, even how confident you feel standing tall. Many men come to me saying, "Doc, I'm tired. I'm losing interest. I feel less like myself." When I examine them, their hormone levels aren't the main issue. It's restricted blood flow and nerve compression. And that's why the little blue pill only helps temporarily. It forces blood to rush in. But if the muscles and vessels are still tight, that blood can't stay there. So yes, pills may help for a night, but they don't retrain your body for lasting results. And that's exactly what we'll fix in this video, because you're not broken. Your system is just locked. And once we release that tension, everything changes. Let's break this down simply. When a man gets aroused, the brain sends signals down the spinal cord, telling the blood vessels in the pelvis to open up. Those vessels fill the erectile tissue with blood. Then the pelvic floor muscles, the same ones that support your core, contract gently to keep that blood trapped inside. That's what creates firmness and staying power. But when those muscles are too tight, they don't contract the right way. They squeeze too soon. They block the very blood flow they're supposed to support. When they're too weak, they can't hold the pressure long enough. That's why many men notice they can get an erection, but can't maintain it. Over time, the problem isn't just physical. It becomes neurological. The nerves that control arousal become less responsive. Why? Because they've been compressed by years of tension and inflammation. Add in stress hormones like cortisol, and you've got a perfect storm. tight muscles, sluggish blood flow, and dulled nerve signals. Now, here's where science gets fascinating. Research published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine showed that men who did daily pelvic floor stimulation, either through targeted exercises or manual massage, saw significant improvements in both erection strength and control within just 4 to 6 weeks. It's not magic, it's biology. You're simply restoring natural function that's been blocked by tension. Think of it like this. You can't fix a traffic jam by adding more cars. You clear the road, you open the flow. That's exactly what this 1-minute technique does. And here's the beautiful part. Once your blood flow improves, your hormones respond too. Testosterone works better when your circulation is strong. Your cells get more oxygen. Your energy comes back. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about unlocking what's already there. And it all starts with one small, overlooked area of your body. The spot most men never think about, but it's the control center for your vitality. Let's talk about it next. That hidden area is called the perineum, the small space between your scrotum and your anus. It might not look like much, but inside this tiny zone lies one of the most powerful networks in a man's body. Running through it are the penis nerves, the arteries that feed your genitals, and deep layers of the pelvic floor muscles that act like a hammock, holding everything together. When you sit all day, when you clench during stress, or even when you hold in urine too often, those muscles tighten, they shorten. They trap the very blood that should be flowing freely. Over time, that tension becomes your silent enemy. It cuts off circulation. It reduces sensitivity. It even sends confused signals to your brain, making arousal slower and weaker. Traditional Chinese medicine has known this for centuries. They called it the $1 million point, believing that stimulating it could restore balance to a man's energy and strengthen both the prostate and the kidneys, organs deeply connected to vitality and drive. Modern science is now catching up. Studies from Harvard Health and Mayo Clinic confirm that pelvic floor training and perineal stimulation can enhance blood flow, improve bladder control, and reduce the symptoms of erectile dysfunction. You see, this spot is like a reset switch. When you gently massage or stimulate it, you're not just helping one area, you're unlocking your entire lower body circulation. Men who do this regularly often report side benefits: better hip mobility, improved bowel function, less lower back pain, and even deeper sleep. It's all connected through the same system of nerves and vessels. So, the question becomes, how do you activate this hidden powerhouse safely, effectively, and comfortably? Let's go step by step through the exact 1-minute routine. All right, gentlemen, let's get practical. Here's how to activate this hidden powerhouse safely and effectively. Step 1, find the spot. Place a finger between your scrotum and anus. You'll feel a small, slightly soft area right in the center. That's your perineum, the control switch for blood flow and nerve release. Step 2, get comfortable. Sit on the edge of a chair or lie on your back with your knees bent. You should have easy access without straining your hand or wrist. Step 3, use the right touch. Press gently with your index and middle finger. Imagine testing if a tomato is ripe, firm, but not painful. Too light, and you won't stimulate the nerves. Too hard, and you'll create tension. Step 4, massage for 60 seconds. You can use small circular motions. 30 seconds clockwise, then 30 seconds counterclockwise. Or try pressing for 5 seconds, then release for 5 or even short, gentle pulses. Find the rhythm your body responds to best. Step 5, enhance with natural oils. This is where science meets nature. Castor oil deeply penetrates tissues, improves circulation, reduces inflammation. Coconut oil, soft, antibacterial, and supports hormonal balance. Black seed oil, legendary in Middle Eastern medicine, shown to support testosterone and vascular function. Warm the oil between your hands first. Cold oil on sensitive skin, not a good idea. Step 6. Timing. Once a day is enough. Mornings are ideal because testosterone is highest. Evenings are great for relaxation and recovery. Consistency matters more than duration. 1 minute, daily beats 10 minutes once a week. And one more thing, breathe deeply as you do it. Slow, steady breaths help your nervous system relax, which allows blood vessels to open even more. Over time, this simple 1-minute habit retrains your body. Your blood flows more freely. Your nerves respond faster. Your pelvic muscles learn to move in harmony again. Think of it like giving your body a new calibration, one that restores natural circulation and confidence. Now, massage alone is powerful, but when you combine it with a few simple pelvic floor exercises, the results multiply dramatically. Now that you've learned how to unlock the hidden point, let's add the next layer, strengthening and retraining the foundation beneath it. Because remember, massage releases tension, but strength training keeps everything working like it should. That means working on your pelvic floor. Muscles, the deep muscles that control erections, bladder control, and even the intensity of your climax. Here's how to activate them. When you're urinating, try stopping the flow midway. Feel that tightening under your pelvis. That's your pelvic floor. Now, practice that same contraction when you're not urinating. Hold it for 3 seconds, then relax for 3 seconds. Do this 10 times twice a day. That's called a Kegel exercise for men. And it's not just for women. Studies from the British Journal of Urology show men who practice daily Kegels for 12 weeks improved erectile strength and control by over 70%. You can also pair it with breathing techniques. When you inhale deeply, your diaphragm drops. When you exhale slowly, it lifts. Massaging your pelvic floor from the inside. Deep breathing with your massage helps release tension faster and boosts blood oxygen at the same time. If you want to go further, add gentle hip stretches. Tight hip, flexors, and glutes often pull on your pelvic floor. Try this simple move. Lie on your back, knees bent, then let your knees fall gently side to side, like a windshield wiper. It loosens the deep hip muscles that connect to your pelvic circulation. Finally, let's talk about circulation boosters. A few small daily habits make a huge difference. Drink beetroot or pomegranate juice, both rich in natural nitrates. Take a 5-minute walk after meals. This helps push oxygen to your lower body. Stay hydrated. Blood flow depends on proper fluid balance. These habits build upon your 1-minute massage routine. Together, they retrain your system, releasing what's tight, strengthening what's weak, and optimizing the very engine of your vitality. But theory means nothing without results. So, let me tell you what happened when one of my 62-year-old patients decided to try this. His name was Michael, 62 years old, retired, married for 35 years, and convinced that his best days were behind him. He came to my clinic saying, "Dr. Hayes, I don't feel like myself anymore. My energy is gone. My confidence is fading. I tried pills, supplements, even diets. Nothing lasts." I told him exactly what I'm telling you now, that the issue wasn't his age. It was hidden tension, blocking blood flow and nerve signals. So, we started simple. 1 minute a day of perineum massage, plus light pelvic floor work and breathing. At first, he laughed. 1 minute? That's it. But 3 weeks later, he came back with a smile I'll never forget. He said, "Doc, something's happening. My morning energy is returning. Even my hips feel looser." By week 6, he wasn't just performing better. He was sleeping better, walking taller, and his wife noticed too. Here's the key. When blood flow improves in your pelvis, everything improves. You're feeding oxygen to every cell. Your bladder works better. Your digestion smooths out. Your brain fog clears. It's not a miracle. It's a reconnection between your body and your brain. You're reminding your system how to function naturally again. And here's something most men don't realize. Confidence isn't just mental, it's physiological. When circulation returns, your body produces more nitric oxide, your testosterone becomes more active, and your nervous system calms down. You start to feel like yourself again, strong, grounded, capable, and that's what this practice gives you. Not just performance, but presence. Not just stamina, but self-assurance. Men over 60 often tell me, I thought this part of my life was over, but it's not over. It's simply waiting for you to reactivate it. So, let's bring everything together now. Because the most important part is what happens after you start this routine. So gentlemen, let's bring it all together. One small habit, 1 minute a day. That's all it takes to unlock circulation, sensitivity, and power you thought were gone forever. You don't need pills. You don't need complicated programs. You just need consistency, awareness, and your own 2 hands. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about restoring function. It's about taking back control of your body, and yes, your confidence. Start tonight or tomorrow morning. Sit comfortably, warm your oil, breathe deeply, massage the perineum for 60 seconds. Release the tension. Let your body remember what it's capable of. Within a few weeks, you'll notice subtle but powerful changes. Stronger circulation, better control, deeper rest, and clearer energy. But here's the secret I promised you earlier. The most important part of this entire process isn't physical, it's consistency. Most men stop just before real change begins. Your body needs repetition to rewire. Keep going, even when you don't feel results yet. Because your system is relearning balance after decades of tension. And when it clicks, you'll know. Morning energy will return. Confidence will rise. Your connection with yourself and your partner will feel alive again. So now I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments. What's one change you're committing to this week? Are you ready to try the 1-minute routine? And if this message gave you hope, please hit that like button. It helps this information reach more men who need it. Subscribe if you haven't already, because this community is growing. Men who refuse to give up on their health, their vitality, and their pride. This is Dr. Amelia Hayes reminding you, you're not broken, you're not too old, and you can absolutely feel alive again. Start today. 1 minute. That's your first step back to strength, freedom, and confidence.